How are you?
Very good, very good.
So Genla, can you please introduce yourself briefly?
I don't know how to introduce myself. Well, my name is Lobsang. Actually, it's my hometown now. Name is Ven.Lobsang Tsering, but my Gelong name is Dawa. And I'm a guy from Manam village, is very remote area. So at the age of 8, my parents brought me here in Kopal. I grew up here with the many children, was good. And also I finished my study, I think grade 10, 1990. Then I started to serve ministry, working in the office as a Lama Juba, Saint Mandala, and also I was also got some chance as a little translation or something like that. And then somehow in the middle, Rinpoche invited me to the United States, and then I was got the opportunity to go there. And then she advised me writing the Prajnaparamita. So then where I studied, again, she showed me this, the calligraphy, the way what to write, how to set the motivation and the dedication. So fortunate. So then somewhere end of 2000, I think beginning of 2002, I guess. Yeah, I started writing the first volume. It took me 5 years. Second volume took me 5. So far, I have done, this is the 5th volume I'm working on now. So I'm all the way, about 70% of the 5th volume. So I was so fortunate that I got this opportunity and I'm able to carry on still now. My mind is so blessed, I feel like this. So, and now I've decided I will do as long as my body support me, my eyes support me, as long as the gold support me, the sponsors, everything support me. I decided I will carry on. So, yeah, that's my introduction.
Thank you so much. So, can you please explain for new Buddhists, those who are very new to Buddhism, what is Prajnaparamita?
Prajnaparamita, I understand, is the the wisdom of perfections, wisdom of perfection taught by Buddha in Rajgir. And then it has many different versions, like short, medium, and long version. The shortest one is very common, well known, is the Heart Sutra, which is 25 stanzas. And Heart Sutra 25 stanzas. And then when you talk about the short version of the Prajnaparamita is the 8,000 verses, which was Rinpoche was doing that one, writing with the gold letter. And then the medium one is 20,000 verses, which is 3 volumes. And then the long one is 100,000 verses, which has 12 volumes. So that's what I'm working on it right now. So I'm on the 5th volume out of 12 volumes. So it's slowly but steadily it's going on. So that's the Prajnaparamita. And Prajnaparamita, as you know, Heart Sutra, when we talk about Heart Sutra, is mainly you're talking about the interdependent origination and the emptiness. And it's a very crucial teaching of the Buddha. So that's why it's so important. So that's why it's so important text of the Buddha. So Rinpoche see this is very important to write with the gold, so that to create the merit, so that all the project of the Rinpoche and the FPMT will becomes true, because as we Buddhists believe, so in order to fulfill or to accomplish the wishes, we need to have a marriage. So that's the main reason that we are writing the Prajnaparamita marriage, so that all the project can be done without any obstacles. That was the main purpose. So short.
Thank you. And can you please explain what is merits and why we need to accumulate it for those who don't know?
Merit is some kind of the positive energy. As some normal is positive energy. So the more negative energy around, the atmosphere becomes negative, and then action becomes negative. Everything becomes negative. So all we need is positive energy around. So then positive energy in, out, everywhere. So the more positive energy around, the more the wish comes true. That's what I understand. Energy, positive energy. That's something like a virtue, as we said, virtuous action. Also positive energy. So yeah, something like that.
And can you please advise people who would like to do the same as you do, to collect merits by writing Prajnaparamita, what they can do, how they can start, if they want to do the same as you?
So to write the Prajnaparamita, yes, anybody can do it, but what I understand first, we need to have a wish to do. That's so important. So if you have an eager to do it or wish to do, and to have a wish, we need to understand the benefit of that. If you understand the benefit of the writing Prajnaparamita, then because of that, the wish will come. And once you have a wish, and then you will make an effort, then you need to be trained. You can train, and also then, anything can be trained. So as we say that, once we habituate, there's nothing that cannot be done. As we say that. So that's all we need to make an effort on that. So to make an effort, we need to have a wish first. So if you have a wish, and then we can do anything like Prajnaparamita, the writing or reading, or with the gold or with ink. It doesn't matter about many things. While you are writing, so make sure that you set up your motivation, very important. Bodhicitta motivation is so important. Or fulfilling the Guru's wishes, or for the sake of the Buddha Dharma, or Buddha's teaching, or so for the sake of all mother sensibility. These are very important motivation that we need to set up at the beginning. And then once we've done that, and then whatever, so you do whatever skill you have, you do whatever time you can offer, you do whatever way. So we can do it, but keep carrying on as your own practice, something like that. Once you carry on as your practice, gradually, maybe a year after year after year after, you keep doing that, because I believe by doing that we're creating a lot of positive karma as well, and at the same time with a lot of purification. So the more we purify our negative karma, the positive karma will rest or something like that, and then they're willing to do what immediately comes, something like that. That's what I felt. It felt to me like that. So then the less negative karma, and then the more positive karma will be naturally there. And then the more natural positive karma are there, and then the willing automatically come. And then you will be doing more, then more purification is happening, and more towards the Dharma, more compassion is coming, more positive thoughts are coming, more. You feel more devoted to your Guru, more feel kindness of that, something like that. So this all automatically coming. So that's very important also to make an effort on it. But when you're saying that effort, short-term effort will make a short result, but we have to carry on. So seriously getting, and then rest will be okay. So since we are beginners, so we need to make effort, without losing the hope. No matter what obstacles you may encounter, or the challenge you may encounter, but thing as is the Dharma practice. Thing as is for the sake of all mothers, thing as is sake for all good Dharma. So if you think in this, if you keep in your mind, recollecting to your mind, and then the energy, and then you can year after year after year after. And then finally after 10 years, 20 years, you'll see the benefit, and then you'll find the peace of your mind. And once you have peace of mind, and then automatically this, really kindness of Guru, and then you will see how important the Buddha Dharma is. All these are coming also. But but definitely we need to make a we have to plan for long-term efforts.
Thank you so much. And you discussed a lot about benefits of writing, reading, seeing Prajnaparamita. What would be the top 3 benefits if we narrow down?
Of seeing?
Of writing Prajnaparamita.
Yeah, writing first things, the imprint. And imprint is so important. So we need to, writing the Prajnaparamita, and sometimes what I do is I play his one's teaching, something like that. Because I cannot play a song there, I cannot play the other song. Like playing the Lama's teachings, or this all coming together. That gives me like giving me a lot of knowledge, as well. So I believe when I first began my writing, maybe I will say I don't understand Dharma. I was a monk, and I'm happy in the monastery. I'm happy. So then I carry on like that. But because of kindness of Rinpoche, so give me this. So, but when I look now, and I still don't understand the Dharma at that time. But luckily, while I'm writing it, I listen to his own teaching, or Rinpoche's teaching, something like that. Then in between, there are some questions coming on, so negative questions are coming. I'm still a normal human being, so there are all these nonsense questions are coming, or this are coming. But luckily, because of writing the Prajnaparamita and listening, so I got all the answers, which really keeps me strong there, strong source. So this is how I'm able to carry on still now, after now almost 23 over years now I've been doing it. My mind still, maybe because of this. I will say this is the benefit, yeah, Prajnaparamita, listening to teaching. So that's the first benefit. Second benefit, definitely because of doing this, I feel myself very peaceful, very satisfied myself. So because of that, I can sleep peacefully. Because of that, I can feel my body health. So there's also benefit to for physically, because as long as I always say, as long as we are able to keep our mind peace, our health will be good there. Then because of that, if we sleep, so you can happily with anybody around, something like that. So that's the second benefit. The third benefit, of course, would guide us to the enlightenment, to better enlightenment. Rinpoche told me that one time, Rinpoche told me that Tsering, because you're writing the Prajnaparamita, this will guide you to the enlightenment. That was so important, to me. Wow. So there's so many benefits in doing that. So that's the third benefit. I think that's it.
Thank you. And can you please explain or describe briefly your day at work?
My, yeah, here in Kopang, I get up around 6 o'clock, and then make my offering, so like a water offering. So I set up, and then I set up my motivation in the morning, and then do this half part of my prayers, and then go for breakfast at 7:30. Come back and then finish all my prayers. I finish by 9 or 9:30, something. Then I come here and prepare the day for the riding the Prajnaparamita. So once I prepare everything, it's like we making the gold or something, gold, maybe a cup of tea, something like that. So maybe I have like this. And then again I set up my patient here for it. And then when I set up, then I start writing. So here till 11:30, and then maybe lunch break till 1 o'clock, and then 1 o'clock till 4 o'clock. That was my period of writing. Then after 4, I dedicate. So that's so important. Doing practice of Dharma when we do setting the motivation and at the end dedication is so important. If you don't dedicate at the end, what happens is because we have a lot of delusion inside, such like anger or something like that. So we don't know when it will arise. So once at the moment, they says that all the countless, many eons of the matter will be destroyed. They say. So that's why dedication is so important. So I set up dedication, and then that's my last day, and then maybe cup of tea in my room, get a little rest. And then I go for walk. Because I need to move my body, otherwise. So and then doing the exercise so that I can able to carry on, right? Because we need a good health. Without good health, it's not possible. So that's why also that's very important for Prajnaparamita, or for the practice of Dharma, or the benefit of whatever the activities you are doing. So health is so important. So that's why I go for a walk, maybe an hour or something. While I'm working, I go with my the mantra that I did, which is that or something like that. So then maybe around 6:30 dinner, and then at the end again I have a evening prayer to do. So, but that was a short one, half an hour. And then rest. That was my most 5 days a week. 2 days I take off. Yeah.
Thank you so much. And another question is, you are doing this virtuous activity for more than 20 years, you said. And if you had a chance to send a message to yourself 20 years ago when you just started, how would you encourage yourself, or what message would you send to your younger self that just started this activity?
I mean, how do I get encouraged?
Yes.
This question?
Yeah.
How do I get encouraged at such a young age?
Right. Or maybe give advice or inspiration.
No, that time, maybe Rinpoche's power, because I felt like Rinpoche invited me in America, and then because Rinpoche trusts me, something like that. But my mind also feel bad, if I didn't obey Rinpoche or something like that. So that mind kept me there, And the second mind is because Rinpoche is so pure. The more we serve with him, the more you want to serve, something like that. So maybe Rinpoche's power, something like that. So that's why a lot of my friends are saying that I'm the only one who get a renunciation after going to America. So few of them, most of the people go in America and they finish their the monk's life and they want to live in normal life or something like that. Most, I think most, but there's a few like that who came back. So I'm the one of them. So that's why I feel very blessed. So I will definitely say because of Rinpoche's power, because the one reason is I'm in the mandala of Rinpoche, something like that. So I need to be well, and to be assured also because if I do something wrong, so I think because I'm also command, right? So I have to also respect command as well. So this kind of mind. Maybe at the beginning because I don't understand what because of this time there. But once, maybe after, I will say like after I've been writing like 6, 7 years or something like that, and then I start to come understand. Maybe I was 6, 7 years after. At the beginning, maybe first you don't pay attention as well because you are young and you just fun. But once you start to, and then come to understand, so yes, I said, listen, he was teaching, and the Rinpoche is teaching, and then all the questions I found the answers. Then my mind became stronger. So as I now, I feel like very rejoiced. That's now I feel like if I don't write one day, maybe I feel like I'm wasting my day or something. So important to make sure your day is meaningful. So important. Otherwise, as we said, we have found precious human report so important. And if we miss this time, then next we don't know where we go or something like that. So as we understand what these things are so important, make sure you have this precious human report, make sure you use it in a meaningful way. So that's why, by thinking that, so I'm using it as maximum as possible. So here I.
Fantastic, really wonderful to hear. Thank you so much. And then another question. So you mentioned that you will continue doing it until you can see, you can sit, you can write. So do you have any plans of maybe teaching someone else to do it together with you?
Yeah, I did try like one young monk, I trained, and then at the end, Rinpoche approved him to write. So he's been writing there like an year and a half, something like that. So in the middle, I don't know what happened. He changed his mind. So he left. So maybe hopefully, I think now, Ken Rinpoche and Roger will find somebody you bring to here. So I will train and then we can carry on. Because I don't have all the authority to do it. So they have to approve that. Training is my responsibility. To find a person is their responsibility. So they need to bring here. So I would definitely, I'm happy to train to anybody who is willing to do it. So, and this is so important. So, I mean, whoever is coming is so fortunate. I felt like that and I'm so fortunate. So one other reason is that what I felt is, maybe I must have done really well in my past life. Because of that, I got this opportunity. So then now, I have to do really well at this time as well, so that I can get in the future, the next life, till the enlightenment. So that's also, that's my mind also bounds me. So that's why you carry on, keep on. So I am able to, this all are my collective condition to keep me alive. So it's so important. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
And then
Last one.
last question, yes. Last question. So you talked a lot about meaningful life, happy life, not wasting. So what would be your one advice for people to live happy, meaningful life?
Yeah, I think I would say, don't engage any kind of happy negativities. Don't do that. And then live the life positive much as you can. Carry on like that. I think you will definitely find the happy life. Definitely, maybe. I think life carry on, and year after year, after year. So deep satisfied you will find there, because of the positive actions, the positive deeds that we have done in entire life. You feel like because if you do some negative action or the very negative, something like that, somehow, somewhere you have a regret in your mind, and then that is leading you to the, in the problem, something like that, unhappy, depression or something like that. So make sure you use your day, your month, years, meaningful to in the positive or not. That's so important. And then to live in the positive, bodhicitta, living with the bodhicitta is the most important. That's the essence of the Dharma, as we said. So with the compassion, with the bodhicitta, if you live yourself, that's the best way. If not, then at least restrain from the negative actions, much as we can. Even the small negative action, you have to restrain it. You have to avoid it. So if you do that, maybe at the end of your life, you will be able to find the deep satisfaction. So then you will definitely be happy. That's what I believe. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yes.